Hi guys, welcome back to RT Share Tea, where respiratory therapists live out loud. With me, your host Linda Fry, the Asthma Lady. Yes, welcome everybody. Welcome to anybody new. I just want to say thank you everyone for all of the support, for the kind words, the sharing of our content of RT Share Tea. All right, so today's episode is going to be light, and pretty much will be piggyback off of last week's episode, which was overcoming the fear of sharing your story to help somebody out, to empower other people, and just to help people in general, right? So we went over that last week, and so this week we just going to talk about, I guess, the fear of dealing with inflation and the recession. So that's all we hearing about nowadays, the recession and inflation. And I don't really watch the news like that because there's a lot going on with my world already. I just want to know if I need an umbrella today or not and start my day. You know, that's what it is. That's what keeps me sane. But I keep hearing about this, what's going on outside. The prices of everything is going up. Lifestyle's going up, whatnot. Okay, so when I truly realized this, I went out to add I wanted to add 2 boiled eggs to my breakfast. So I went to the hospital's like eatery, and I went to buy the 2 boiled eggs, and I said, okay, how much is it? And she said $2. And I said, oh, no, I just want the 2 eggs. And she was like, yeah, that's $2. And I was like, well, are you charging me for the napkins too? I mean, I was very confused. And I was like, well, dang, how much is eggs now? And then that's when I really started to realize the price of everything. And I was like, dang, I wasn't even paying attention. You know what I'm saying? So we're getting robbed, So anyway, just thinking about how people are dealing with inflation and the recession. And today I'm going to give you 4 tips that make you recession proof and inflation proof. All right. So, first of all, true disclosure, if you are in the healthcare field, you're already recession proof. Okay. Because we in the band. All right. They can't get enough of us out here. So, these tips are just for you to share with folks who are outside the healthcare field or who are in our circle that kind of just help us, get through life. So with that being said, the first tip that I have is the one that I talk about every podcast episode. Invest in yourself. Okay. That makes you recession proof. That makes you inflation proof. And why do I say that? When I say invest in yourself, I'm not talking about pay for all these expensive and unnecessary classes. I'm talking about invest the time to continue learning and adding onto your craft and all these things, because this is what's going to always put you in a place of being in demand, and you increasing your value of what you can offer to people. All right, so just keep that stuff up. So keep going to your seminars, keep watching encouraging material and content like RT Share Tea. Hello, plug. The books. Come on now, people will tell you they do not have time to read a book. Do you know that authors are out here actually reading the book to you? Like, you could go on YouTube and the author will read the book to you. Important chapters of the book. And you can just absorb it and apply it like literally tomorrow, the information. Or when you're driving, you could be listening to podcasts or any of this type of content where once again you're absorbing the information and apply it. So, and that's the key word, applying the information, and then you're bringing up your value and this is what you can offer to people and create your own opportunities, right? So the way I like to think about it, and I can't remember where I heard this from, but your phone consistently is updates, always needs to be updated with new software. So do you. Just think about it like that. Like my phone is old. It's old. I got an old phone. I got the Samsung 9S, whatever. And they up to like the 30 something. I don't even know. But I always get my software updated. You understand what I'm saying? So the phone can just be optimal and work the best that it can. All right. So you need to be thinking like that too. Okay. Number 2, review your stats. So like, just like how athletes have their stats, like what their numbers look like for the year, you should be doing that too. Okay. So we want to know what you good at. So you want to be able to say, okay, I'm good over here, I'm so over here, and I really need to brush up on this, or I really need to like get on that. This in 2023, what we're not going to do is allow just the supervisor to sign you up for classes so you can complete your competencies. Okay? That's old. We don't do that anymore. You are going to take control of your career, and you're going to review your stats. What I'm good at, so, and I need to work on this. Okay? So that's what we're going to do in 2023. All right? So, what number? Oh my gosh, I always do this. What number am I on to? Number 3. Okay. Know the budget. Know the budget. Or figure out how your money coming in and out. Okay? So, when it comes to dealing with inflation and recession, I mean, it makes sense, but you would be surprised how many people really don't know where their money is going. All right. So once you know how the money is moving in and out of their account or in the households, you can say, hey, honey, I think we're going to cut off Disney Plus this month, or, you know, no Hulu this month, or is it looking like spaghetti all week long? Whatever. But you need to know what's coming in and out so you can be able to deal with these things. And you know, you can have your luxuries in segments. You know, you just can't be living in the life of luxury all day every day in a recession and during times of inflation, unless you're doing really good in the healthcare field. Another plug for the respiratory therapists and the rest of us out here. Yes. Okay, so what am I up to? Number 4. Oh, number 4 is always just always look at the bright side. Like, yeah, times is hard, you know, and we go through this every like 10 years, 8 years. The finance people always say that, you know, this period always comes and goes, and we just always have to be prepared for it. It shouldn't be like a secret that this is history and it keeps repeating itself. So my advice is to always look on the bright side. At least you're able to help out your family, secure things for your family. At least you're working and you bringing stuff in, you're bringing in finances and resources in. So always look on the bright side, and I think that does help with making you recession proof and inflation proof. All right, so these are my tips. I mean, shoot, they help me. And like I said, I'm a respiratory therapist. I'm a asthma educator specialist. I'm in the healthcare field, so I mean, I'm not starving. I'm in demand, so there we go. But I still like to share my tips, and because I wasn't always in demand, so you just gotta, sharing is caring. All right, guys. So thank you so much for listening today, and please remember that we are here every Wednesday on Google Podcasts and your podcast platforms, and we are on YouTube every Thursday, and that we are growing together. There's so much more content to come. I have guest co-hosts lined up. Okay, guys, so I am excited. All right, so I'll see you next week, and remember to invest in yourself and to only compete with yesterday's version of you. All right, guys,